Hello everyone, another video request like, hey Cappy, how come you're banging them all out? Because I've been gone for 2 weeks, playing catch up. Still haven't got my taxes done, that's gnawing at me. We gotta serve my clients first. Rather serve you guys, I'd rather give you guys the goods before I go and pay my freaking taxes to the federal government. Anyway, hey Aaron, I love your video, and just so you know, this is a lengthy one, so I'm gonna kind of edit it a little bit for readership or viewership purposes. I wanted some advice on a couple issues I have. It seems around this time of year I have really bad agitation issues and can't focus on school. I'm getting all my assignments in currently, but can't focus. My stepmom told me what an entitled piece of shit I was, paraphrased, for taking government money to go to school. Well, like what, everybody? I don't take many subsidies now that I write software at this company as a software engineer intern. I make $17 an hour and took about $2,000 this last semester. All right, that's nothing. That's fine. I finally moved out last semester. Good. I feel like my life is easier than shit at the moment. It is. I make about $800 every month and pay $525 for rent. I work 40 hours a week when I'm not doing school. I got a near 4.0 in computer science last semester after moving out. The problem is this semester that I keep focusing on how much I hate my stepmom. I focus on how she told me what a piece of shit I was, and she was an HR ditz her entire life. And when I lived with her, she only worked 20 hours a week serving samples. She tells me that I am an entitled piece of shit, yet she's too worthless to do the math. She's hated on every job I've ever had. I work with my old stepmom, not the current one, and they bitched at me every day on what a piece of shit I was. She told me that she was surprised that my ex-girlfriend that I still care about wasn't pregnant yet. Yet after I was working 2 jobs, I had to hear her, we're not going to go there. My company gave me a pay raise at 6 months as a computer programmer, and then she bitches about how they only hire young people at corporate enterprises. I did get a 60 out of 60 on the last homework for computer science. Ex-grandparents, change of oil, blah, blah, blah. Currently have A's and B's in all my work, but I'm coming from some exams. More stuff about your stepmother. She made me get rid of all my PZs in my closets before midterm one semester, the semester before I dropped the whole semester. I soon moved out. I made the dean's list. I'm thankful that I get to be more independent, but really want to find solutions to focus on school and not think about how much I hate this bitch. Okay, so here's the thing. You got a mental problem, dude. You are obsessed. I'm no freaking psychologist. This is obsession. Everything in your life is going great. Career, job, girlfriend, school, great grades, got a job, a higher paying job than most college kids has to, and you keep focusing on your stepmom. Look, if what you say is true, and like you didn't, you always got it. When people call you, if your stepmom really said you were shit, and your other stepmom said you were shit, there's 2 things you got to do. One, you got to assess whether or not that's true. Did you do something to agitate them? I'm going to assume you didn't. I'm just going to assume that they're evil people, but I don't believe just evil people come out of nowhere and don't say these to their stepsons. The other thing you have to do is let it go, man. Let it go. If you aren't a fuck up, you're not a piece of shit, you're doing everything right, you're supporting yourself, you're doing way better than the average college kid, you're supporting yourself, it doesn't matter what she says. And this vengeance, it sounds like you want some kind of revenge, or you let it get to you. Don't bother. All right, become a better person than this person. All right, HR ditz, that shouldn't be too hard of a hurdle to jump. Only works 40 hours or 20 hours a week. You get bad people out of your life. Life is too short for what are you gonna do? Beat her up? just don't visit her. Don't talk to her. She's not part of your life. You're now truly an independent person if you're living on your own. So don't let it get to you. And if you can't do that, then you do have a problem, and you do need to go talk to a therapist, because like someone's a dick to me or someone's a jerk. Okay, whatever. And I don't let them bother me. Life is too short for that. You may also want to go talk to a therapist, because if this is your second stepmother, I don't know what the hell your dad was doing. There must be, well, it doesn't have to be, but there's statistically likely some things that were going on there that have had an effect on you that you may not know about. I mean, it's weird when you have a mental problem, or you have a problem that you don't realize it. Like, I didn't know growing up at being a preacher's kid, oh, dude, totally gives you skewed, fucked up. But I didn't know that that was wrong, or I can't say wrong, but I was not normal, that I was, or say flawed or statistical anomaly, and it annoyed people, like a preacher's kid and all that. You behave differently, and whether it's right or wrong, people don't like people who get too far outside of the Bell distribution curve. So I would recommend, given what you've gone through, you gotta go talk to a therapist about your hatred and your obsession with your stepmom. Because to me, it just seems very simple. And you say, I might need psych meds again. Yeah, dude, go. There may be more to it. It may not just be your stepmother's a bitch, okay? So go talk to a therapist, see what they recommend. But the simple solution, the obvious solution, is to let it go. People are jerks, they're not in my life. My other response is from my roommate. He's black and in school studying criminal justice. Oh, no. He wants to know your advice about using his degree to do other things besides become a cop. Be unemployed. I mean, you could be a dispatcher. Maybe going to be a lawyer. Not a good option. Become a cop. And if you don't want to become a cop, don't go into criminal justice. I don't know. I mean, that's one of those fly-by-night school type degree mill things. You can, but yeah, do not do that. I got a book, not to say you're in poverty. I got 2 books. I got a lot of books. Let me give you 3 books. But this one, Bachelor Pad Economics, that's all right. For yours specifically, though, I'd recommend this one, Worthless. That will tell you about degrees. And then also The Black Man's Guide Out of Poverty is, not to say you're in poverty, or that. Everything in that book would apply to you, but it is tailored for black men, young black men. So you might like it a little bit more. But yeah, don't. Criminal justice. Do you have a job that you're asking me, what should you use your degree for? No. You should ask, what degree should I get to do what I want to do? You're putting the cart before the horse. So there's that one. My final request is about financial aid. My mom's homeless. Okay, so your real mom. Your mom is homeless and thinks I should file under her for financial aid. Yeah, get the money, dude. I used to do that when both my parents were unemployed, but now that I make a good wage, I have no problem taking student loans out. I think I'll only be in school for 4 more semesters and feel it's unethical to say that I'm on the verge of being homeless. No. When my stepdad and my dad and stepmom make decent money, I work a decent job. No, look. These are the rules the leftists and the socialists have instituted. You take the fucking money and run. Like me, I'm a huge libertarian. I hate welfare. I hate food stamps. But you know what? If they're going to offer it to me, you damn right I'm going to take it. These are the rules other people voted in. And you do yourself no service. You actually do yourself a disservice not taking free money. I don't know. I mean, if it's grants and scholarships, absolutely take it. Absolutely. That's free money. Take it. But your student loans, if you don't need the loans, yeah, just pay for it cash. That's what I did. Well, I took student loans, but I put them in a CD that earned 6% while they were interest-free. And the day before they started accruing interest, I paid them all off. I made, I don't know, a couple $100, I think. So yeah, I would file under your with your homeless mother, but 4 more semesters, I don't know. You can if you want. Eating ramen. Do you have a fancy dinner? Please give me your advice for these 4 requests. There's 1, 2, 3. I don't have a real budget at the moment. I only count 3 requests here, dude. Please give me advice on those 4 requests. Final appendage. I don't have a real budget at the moment. That's fine. As long as you're a minimalist and there's more money in the account, that's fine. You could put together a budget. Not everyone needs a budget. Minimalists don't, because you just spend as little as you possibly can. But if you think you need a budget, put one together. It's not a horrible thing to do. Maybe branch into accounting. Anyway, really hope that helps out, dude. Get your ass talk to a therapist, or just try and let it go with your mother. See, talk, and then the psych meds. Get off the psych meds. All right, try to get off the psych. Well, actually, don't take that advice. Talk to your therapist. That's what you gotta do. See what he or she recommends. Anyway, best of luck to you, kid. Try and let go of the hate. Toodles.